Welcome to part one of what I'm calling Operation Wake Up. Today, we're looking to the Bill of Rights, the South Dakota Constitution, but more importantly, looking at Article 6, Section 26. Power inherent to the people, alteration of form of government, and part of the Union. As we're probably all aware, we're the one who made the United States and the 50 states. But here, our state founding fathers point blank said so. Just in case we got bad trustees, public servants saying, "Nah, we didn't live up to it." Yeah, it says right here. All political power is inherent in the people. The people. Not government officials. Not Christy Noem. Not our President Pro Tem Board of the Senate. Or Speaker of the House. The people. And all free government is founded on their authority and is instituted for the equal protection and benefit. Pop quiz. What do I mean by their and their authority and for their equal protection and benefit? Any guesses? And leave it down in the comments. I'll give 5 seconds. If you know it, go down there. Alright, 5 seconds up. If you guessed the people, you are correct. So since we created all free governments in South Dakota and the U.S., Washington, D.C., that means, well, hold on. We also have the constitutional right and lawful methods to alter or reform their form of government such matters as they may think proper. Now you're thinking, that doesn't sound right. Why would we want to destroy the thing we created? I'll let you know. Hey, this little thing called South Dakota Constitution, well, I call it terms of service with our trustees and public servants. If you violate that, you're fired. But don't take my word for it. Let's look at the Virginia Constitution. So, Virginia, I'm entering you here. Please take notes if you're here. People, the source of power. Oh, gee. That all power is vested in and consequently derived from the people. I think we saw that in my state constitution. Did we not? That magistrates, I probably said that wrong, are their trustees and servants, and at all times amenable to them. At all times amenable to them. So they gotta listen to us. since they were founded on our authority. You see the dots here, folks? But get this. If we scroll down to Virginia Constitution, Section 3, they say the same thing about our equal protection and benefit. And theirs. As quoted, that government is or ought to be instituted for the common benefit, protection, and secure of the people, nation, and community. Of all the various modes and forms of government, that is best, which is capable of producing the greatest degree of happiness and safety. Oh, they're supposed to make sure we're happy and safe. Hey, Washington, D.C. We know when we create Washington, D.C., 13 states make the Washington, D.C., they automatically accepted the Virginia Constitution now. So you're supposed to make sure we're happy and safe. Does it look like we're happy and safe with a Miles Minister Joe Biden in? No. Do you think we're happy that they're going after Mr. 45? No. Are we happy that gas prices are going up? No. I don't think the American people are happy or safe. Keep a note of that. And it's most effectively secured against the danger of maladministration. Now asking yourself, what's maladministration? I'll give you a dumbed down term. Government doing wrong. That's not a good thing. And whenever any government shall be found inadequate or contrary to these purposes, a majority of the community have an indubitable, inalienable, and indefeasible right to reform, alter, or abolish it in such manner as they shall be judged more conducive to the public weal. Now you're thinking to yourself, hey, wait a minute. We saw something like this right here. I'll read it again. Hold on. And they have the right, lawful, and constituted methods to alter or reform their forms of government in such manners that they may think proper. Oh, shoot. It says so right here in my state constitution. Do you think that's possibly a thing? Same thing in, I don't know, Missouri Constitution? Yep. Missouri, Article 1, Section 3. Take a look. Take notes. You'll thank me later. Folks, for the past how many? 2 years, 2+ years, we have not been happy or safe. Well, mostly not happy. Question of safety is still the question for some folks. But we're not happy with the current administration we're having in Washington, D.C. But here's what I mentioned earlier. As terms of creating the U.S. Constitution, they had to accept the state constitutions that meet that same criteria that the 13 states had. So, this idea of we can the right to reform, alter, abolish any government that shall be found inadequate or incorrect its purposes, that we have the right to pretty much start over. Why aren't we starting over right now? Joe Biden and them swore an oath to it when they took office. Even Trump swore an oath to this in the Oval Office, or before he went in the Oval Office. These two dudes not only swore to the U.S. Constitution, but also to the 50 state constitutions. Does that make sense? Sorry. Is there anything else I want to mention? I guess I should throw in the idea of, the First Amendment, Second Amendment. These are also in here. The search and seizure, the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. In the South Dakota Constitution, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, and papers and effects, because unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause support by affidavit, particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or thing to be seized. So, South Dakota, Article 6, number 11. That's the same as the Fourth Amendment in the U.S. Constitution. Now, for my Second Amendment people, right here, Article 6, Section 24, the right to bear arms. The right of the citizens to bear arms in defense of themselves and the state shall not be denied. And what's probably the most important one? The First Amendment, which is really a list once you look at it, the U.S. Constitution. Freedom of speech. Every person may freely speak, right and public on all subjects, being responsible for the abuse of that right. Proof as a defense, jury trial. Our right petition to peacefully assemble. The right petition and of the peaceful peaceably to assemble to consult for the common good. Trust me, I got things cooking up. We're going to be using this a lot. And I need your help. And the way I'm doing this, with these notices, any person in the people for the 50 states can sign it. It'd be much appreciated having your help. So for the common good and make known their opinions shall never be abridged. And Mr. Elected Servant, listen to us. You work for us after all. Sorry. Freedom, religion. Yep. There's another one. Are free and equal elections, right? Suffrage, soldier voting. Elections shall be free and equal, and no power, civil, or military, shall at any time interfere to prevent the free exercise of the right of suffrage. Soldiers in the time of war may vote at their post of duty in or out of the state under regulations to be prescribed by the South Dakota legislature. If you're gonna if you're going out to fight, you're old enough to vote. But make sure you can vote, since you're sacrificing your lives to keep America free for a price. The right to a secret ballot. Vote in secrecy, pretty much. Well, maybe I should hold that out. No one should be messing with our right to vote, pretty much. Section 27, maintenance of free government, fundamental principles. That's going to be its own video. That took me some time to digest in 2022. So I'm going to try and make this its own video. Make sure I can teach you guys. Right to the cues. Jury trial. Probably should read this one before I go for the day. Section 1. Inherent rights. All men are born equally free and independent and have certain inherent rights, which are those enjoying a continuing life and liberty, of acquiring and protecting property, and the pursuit of happiness. Gee, I wonder why that sounds familiar. To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. Huh. Why does that sound familiar? How do I put this? Governments are instituted. Let me go down. On the people's authority. Deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Oh, shoot! What does that mean, Benjamin? Well, simple terms. Hey, let's make a state. We need to create government to do the jobs, make sure we're safe. Here, set jobs, we have job/power giving to Governor Noel. Or could you govern South Dakota? The South Dakota legislature, the judicial branch. Here's your branch department. Here are what you can do in those departments. If you step out, you're committing maladministration. We can scrap this contract called South Dakota Constitution, and you're all fired. Yeah, fired. To quote a certain Mr. 45, Donald J. Trump. Well, I think that's going to do it. If you have any concerns, make sure I'm telling the truth. You can always go to the South Dakota Legislature.gov website. Click on go to laws, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 6. And here's 29. Here rights, jury trial, search and seizure, and then the one we started with, Section 26. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this video has been informative. Sorry. Getting used to making these videos. trying to. Thank you, and have a good day. And wish me good luck before I start the school year. Have a good day.